We've developed this obsession with sugar, treating it like a comically scary villain. People are now even afraid of the sugar in fruit, like this banana bread.
People are very miserable to the point that they are adding even more to their own miserableness, and it's very sad and pathetic. So I have curated boutique bundles in different categories based on what my interests are, my experience, and things like that, where I add videos to different playlists. Sometimes it's videos, blogs, like a collection of different things that I have been reading, studying, practicing, and everything, and just a boatload of information over the last 10 years actually. And so I'm adding to, because it's Christmas time, and I'm just adding to my like healthy dessert playlist, my regular dessert playlist, my, what do you call it, Christmas like nibbles and goodies and stuff playlist, because I'm in a very festive spirit and energy. So a new video pops up on my timeline of this woman I've seen before for healthy recipes, and she's making a healthier version of a banana bread. Me and my mother used to make banana bread all the time. I haven't made it in so long. I want to make it so bad. But she made it with apples and dates, and she said to lower your sugar intake. And we in America have an issue with processed sugar. Processed sugar. That's along with not even just sugar. People are always consumed with just sugar, and they don't really know what else can lend to people getting type 2 diabetes. It's not just sugar. It can be starches and carbs that convert to sugar, blah, 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 right? So nobody is getting type 2 diabetes from fruit. Nobody. If you ask anybody who has type 2 diabetes what their diet was like prior to being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, it's not, I had 10 pounds of fruit. Like, now if somebody is like the raw food girl when she ate a whole bunch of bananas, and somebody may not have, she used to have like I don't know if she has a YouTube channel still, but she used to eat raw fruit, just mostly raw fruits and vegetables. And that was her thing, right? And like no cooked anything. So nobody's doing that. Especially nobody unhealthy enough to get type 2 diabetes. Ask me how I know. I was pre-diabetic and really was close on the verge of being diagnosed with type 2, reversed it by eating less, like putting the fork down, like figuring out why the fuck your gut health is addicted to sugar, because you're addicted to sugar, but you're not addicted to fruit sugar. You're addicted to processed sugar. You're addicted to processed sugar, and your gut health and everything is addicted to that. So she, made the mix, and so you have people in the comment section saying, "Oh, lower your sugar intake, but you added dates, bananas, and apples." She means processed sugar, you Nimrod, and it's like, duh. Like, and people are in the comment section, of course, responding. Somebody was like, processed sugar. That's what she meant. I thought like that should be obvious. Like if she's adding there, but then you have to remember that not everybody knows the difference between sugar. Sugar is sugar, right? And how your body processes it, blah, blah, blah. But processed sugar is the worst of the fucking worst of type of sugar that you can eat. No doctor is going to tell you it's better to eat a Snickers. That was my shit. Like I used to eat 2 or 4 Snickers a day. Yes, I did. That was high school. No doctor is going to tell you it's better for you to eat a Snickers bar than an apple and some dates. Nobody in their right mind, unless they're trying to kill you on purpose, is going to tell you that. So the fact that people are like, "Oh, sugar," I'm like, y'all are so afraid of pleasure and so addicted to being miserable, which is the reason why you're addicted to sugar in the first place, because you're not happy in your life. I don't speak on things that I don't know. Like I love sweets. Like I am Venusian. Venus is my mother, so pleasure in all forms is, oh my, indulgence in all forms is just me. I love it. So I will still indulge in the unhealthy, quote unquote unhealthy, but there is, we lost the knowing, and I think it happened, well, of course it all happened during the pandemic, of knowing that in things in moderation are okay. Right. But in order to do something in moderation, you have to get to the root cause of why you're addicted to the thing in the first place so that you can figure out how to stop being addicted to it. Short answer is your gut health. Okay. So go get your gut health tested, see what it is that your body is low on, what it looks like, blah, blah, blah. Go to I'm not a doctor, figure it the fuck out on your own. And and if you can take a probiotic, get a low dose of that, start incorporating more healthy foods or whatever it is that you can take. Start switching out Snickers for apples, or try to figure out how to practice what do you call it, discipline. And instead of feeling like, go on and grieve if you need to, because I absolutely did. Uh, Instead of feeling like you're punishing yourself and you're going without, say, my body will feel better long term. And when I do indulge in some sweets, instead of trying to feel like I'm filling a hole in my life, it'll be so savory and sweet. It'll feel like a little piece of heaven. And also stop trying to force yourself to go without those things, period. I tried cold turkey and I was fucking miserable. I was miserable. I don't like stripping nor do I believe, especially women, that we are supposed to strip ourselves of pleasure and devotion and indulging. Like, I feel like that goes against our nature. We're not supposed to do that. So like J-Lo said, have the fucking cookie. And I think, I can never remember that. Joyce Meyer said, eat the cookie by the shoes. Literally, eat the cookie by the shoes, bitch. Like, stop acting like such a tight ass. Like, it's a bunch of 20, 30, and 40-year-olds walking around talking about themselves like they're 70. And I know, like, because of some people have had COVID and other issues since COVID, that they do have the physicality of a 70-year-old. But I'm like, that don't mean you got to be afraid of everything that you eat. To the point of ignorance, though. Because there's obviously, and here's also the thing, a lot of them aren't going to the doctor. A lot of them have gone to the doctor, gotten a diagnosis. Now they're fucking scared and they're obsessively looking on social media and listening to all the incorrect or fear-mongering advice that influencers or other doctors and stuff who don't know their blood sugar levels and stuff are giving them. And now they're freaked the fuck out. Babes, one, moderation. If you can't, first of all, if you can't, are afraid of sugar, don't fucking eat it. Don't fucking eat it. Like, they act like somebody is putting a gun to their head and saying, eat the sugar, bitch. And it's like, you're putting the gun to your own head. You want the sugar. That's your body telling you something too. They're not making this for you. Okay? And attempting to incorrectly educate people on sugar when somebody was like, processed sugar, like they put it in all caps. I'm like, yeah, because I was looking for the recipe because she put the recipe in I thought it was going to be in the description. It was in the comments. And unfortunately, when you're looking for the recipe of certain things or more information on these things, you have to go to the comments to see it. And I just happened to see the first 3 comments was people, oh, I need sugar. Oh, shit's so scary. That's a large reason why I'm getting off of social media, and also why people have stopped commenting on social media, which is a good thing because that means more people will be going outside. But it's also a bad thing because it will become a cesspool of miserable bitches, and like, it's to the point where a lot of the good comments, and some of them are bots, many of them are bots, right? A lot of them are bots nowadays. You can tell by how they comment, but a lot of them aren't. And I've also seen these conversations actually online where people are talking about sugar, 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 sugar. I'm like, we had this conversation, and I remember it because my mother was a health nut. and fearful, well, not really fearful, but she was a health nut. Not a health nut. She liked to be educated. I remember this conversation in the early 2000s about sugar. So it's coming right back around. It's an endless loop and cycle that people are getting caught up in, and I refuse. I'm going to eat my sugar. I'm going to, be delectable and delicious and have a bunch of pleasure around me, and I'm not going to be lacking. And it's not going to be in a sense, don't let it be in the sense of you are lacking something and desperate for something, because that's when you overdo it. I just came on here to just say that little spiel say that little rant because every single time I see a healthier dessert video, people are like, "Oh my goodness, the sugar." Dates. I'm like, they put 3 dates in the whole bread, bitch. You are not going to go into a sugar shock for 3. And then on top of that, it's a whole bread loaf. Your big back ass is going to eat the whole bread loaf. That's your problem, not the fucking sugar. That's the goddamn problem, bitch. That's the source of your type 2 diabetes. Like who thinks I'm making a whole cake, right? That's how you know that's the source of the problem. I'm making a whole cake and I see this person making a bunch of cupcakes and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, sugar, bitch, just eat one. And if you eat more than one and if you eat the whole pan, that's on you. That's not on the sugar. That's on you, because you have no self-control, because you feel shame that you want pleasure. You feel shame that you are desiring these things. You have been taught to feel shame for your life not being where it is supposed to be, as well as not knowing how to navigate certain spaces so that you can desire and have certain things and know how to navigate that. And now you want to eat your feelings and your emotions, and you see somebody baking a loaf of delicious, yummy, healthy banana bread, and you think you're going to die from eating a slice. Bitch, eat a third of a slice. Learn how to control yourself. Learn how to fucking control yourself. And that's really the issue, because we have gone one end to the extreme of going without pleasure in these things that we desire, to the other extreme. There is no balance in the middle of it's okay to eat it. Nobody's saying you got to eat it every single day. I've done it, honey. I've done it. Oh yeah, I've absolutely done it. But nobody is saying you got to eat the whole entire thing. Bake it for your friends and family. Like, bake it to give it away. Bake it so you can have a little taste and then say, get it the fuck out of my face. Because if I don't, I will eat it. Know your fucking self. Hold yourself accountable for what you put in your mouth. Yes, and I mean that sexually as fucking well. Because so many people want to put the blame of them desiring pleasure. Hold on, I'm cooking. Them desiring pleasure on other people. Well, what's the Bible scripture? Don't worry about the splinter in your neighbor's eye when you got a whole entire fucking oak wood ass tree, bitch, and yours. Because this even goes to the adult industry. People feel shame. That's the theme of what's going on right now. The Venus in Scorpio, the Mercury in retrograde in Sagittarius, and Sidereal is in Libra. It's talking about feeling shame around pleasure. There's also other planets in retrograde. Uranus is retrograde in Taurus, and a few other. Jupiter is retrograde right now. Or is Jupiter in retrograde, or did it just go out? I know Mars and Mercury just separated, so things are feeling a little lighter, which is why I'm joking. When people hear me talk, they think I'm so serious when I talk like this. I am partially serious, but I'm mostly joking. Because it's funny. It's hilarious to me. But people feel that shame. And when they feel that shame, they want to blame somebody else instead of sitting with the fact that they are desiring this thing, or this person or this thing made them feel a certain type of way. If you hear water, I'm in my pool. Are making people feel a certain type of way. Someone is making them feel a certain type of way and they don't know what to do with it. Hello, everyone. We have a new wave of satanic panic. That's how it happens every fucking time. And people still, they don't recognize the cycles that they are in, because there is such denial and the programming is working. So they don't realize just how fucked up they are and was made to be, and why their lives are actually miserable. And now they're online in every single fucking comment section because their mouth is watering. Right. Their mouth is dripping. Their dicks are hard and their pussies are wet because they're thinking about fucking banana bread with dates and apples, and they're afraid to have it because someone told them, oh, it's going to spike my sugar too much. Then don't fucking eat it. Eat a bite. Eat a bite. And don't you wonder why so many people nowadays have type 2 diabetes? It's not even type 1 that people are talking about. It's not even the type 1 diabetes motherfuckers going off in comment sections, because 9 times out of 10, they have been dealing with this shit since they were children. You know, they have literally been dealing with this shit since they were children. So they know what to eat. They know what they can't. And they're just living life. It's the type 2, I couldn't close my fucking mouth. I deny myself pleasure. So when I eat it, I overdo it. And now I have type 2 fucking diabetes motherfuckers in the comment section were ruining a delicious, healthy banana bread recipe for other people. But they want to blame the woman who is making a fucking date puree and adding an apple. It's a fucking apple, bitch. Adding an apple to some old bananas to make banana bread, and now they're like, boo, fuck you, because I can't eat it because I can't control my fucking oh my goodness, it is so fucking funny. It's hilarious and it is pathetic, which is why I'm getting on the internet and I'm showing people how to enjoy pleasure and just shut the fuck up and enjoy the fucking pleasure. But not acting like goddamn teenagers who have never had sex before, because that's what you act like. That's what a lot of adults are acting like right now. A bunch of fucking teenagers who are hormonal, who have never fucking had sex before, so they're overdoing it. Now's the time to deal with it. Because if we don't deal with it now, we're going to go into 2026, we're going to go into 2027, 2028, and people are going to kill themselves because they had too much fucking banana bread. That's the name of this episode. Bitch, eat the fucking banana bread. How did she OD? Well, she had type 2 diabetes and she had a slice of banana bread. The coroner gonna look at him and be like, really? That's what she died. Yeah, that's what she died from. She ate the whole no, she had a slice. Okay, I'm getting up because I need to start my day. And I might put this up because it's just so funny and it's tickling me. 17 minutes, that's been my sweet spot lately. So make the banana bread, don't eat the banana bread, deal with your demons, make friends with your demons, and stop blaming why you haven't busted a nut, or you haven't eaten a mini fucking cupcake, or you're afraid to eat an apple. Stop blaming it on other people and deal with your shit. And then when the new year begins, because you're dealing with your shit and trying to figure out why it is that you can't put the fucking cupcake and the fucking sugar cookies down and shit. When the new year comes around, guess what? You can make you a nice loaf of healthy banana bread with dates and apples, and then you can have a slice.